Hi students, this is an intermediate lesson about Big Ben. What is Big Ben? Where is Big Ben? How old is Big Ben? You'll soon find out. There's Big Ben, look, it lives in there. That's the tower, and there's the Houses of Parliament. Big Ben is the name given to the massive bell inside the Elizabeth Clock Tower adjacent to the Houses of Parliament in London, the capital of England. The bell itself weighs more than 13 tons. The clock tower looks spectacular at night when the 4 clock faces are illuminated. The Palace of Westminster was destroyed by fire in 1834. In 1844, it was decided the new buildings of the Houses of Parliament should include a tower and a clock. A massive bell was required, and the first attempt, made by John Warner and Sons at Stockton-on-Tees, cracked irreparably. The metal was melted down and the bell recast in Whitechapel in 1858. Big Ben first rang across Westminster on the 31st of May 1859. A short time later, in September 1859, Big Ben cracked. A lighter hammer was fitted and the bell rotated to present an undamaged section to the hammer. This is the bell which we still hear today. Here's some Big Ben clock facts. Each dial is 7 meters in diameter. The minute hands are 4.2 meters long and weigh about 100 kilograms. The numbers are approximately 60 centimeters long. There are 312 pieces of glass in each clock dial. A special light above the clock faces is illuminated when Parliament is in session. Big Ben's timekeeping is strictly regulated by a stack of coins placed on the pendulum. Big Ben has rarely stopped. Even after a bomb destroyed the Commons chamber during the Second World War, the clock tower survived and Big Ben continued to strike the hours. The chimes of Big Ben were first broadcast by the BBC on the 31st of December 1923, a tradition that continues to this day. There's some Latin words now, so don't worry about them. The Latin words under the clock face read, which means, "O Lord, keep safe our Queen Victoria I." In June 2012, the House of Commons announced that the clock tower was to be renamed the Elizabeth Tower in honour of Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Elizabeth Tower stands at over 96 metres tall, with 334 steps to climb up to the belfry and 390 steps to the Arden Light at the very top of the tower. The origin of the name Big Ben has two sources. The first is that it was named after Sir Benjamin Hall, the first commissioner of the works, a large man who was known affectionately in the house as Big Ben. The second theory is that it was named after a heavyweight boxing champion at that time, Benjamin Corn, also known as Big Ben. This nickname was commonly bestowed in society to anything that was the heaviest in its class. From early 2017, next year, refurbishment work will commence on Elizabeth Tower and Big Ben. The work is due to last 3 years. During this time, the tower will be scaffolded and the clock mechanism will be stopped for several months, so no chiming or striking. Now, I don't think the vocabulary is too bad on there, was it? So I'll read these down for you now. Number 1, massive. Number 2, spectacular. Number 3, illuminated. Number 4, destroyed. Number 5, rotated. Number 6, dial. Number 7, regulated. Number 8, chimes. Number 9, scaffolded. Number 10, mechanism. Match these up with the answers. Massive, look, probably large. Okay. A, controlled, governed. B, clock face. C. Turned or spun. D. Lit up. E. Large. F. Awesome or outstanding. G. Damaged beyond repair. H. Working platform. I. Internal workings. J. Melodic tones. Okay, when you've sorted those out, move on to this now. Vocal comprehension. Listen carefully. I will ask you 6 questions. Okay, you find the answers yourself. Number 1. What is Big Ben? Number 2. Where is it located? Number 3. Which city is Answer 2 found in? Number 4. How many years has it worked without stopping? Number 5. How is the pendulum regulated? And number 6. Did a boxer build the tower? They're a bit harder, aren't they? Okay. Now on the word swap, change the words in the capital letters for one with a similar meaning. Number 1. Traffic flow was regulated to ease congestion. Does regulated mean stopped, controlled, or C. increased? Number 2. Bonfire night is an English tradition on November the 5th. Is that an historical event, a battle, or a souvenir? Number 3. The river's source began in the nearby mountains. Is source temperature, B. fish, or C. origin? Number 4. The clock mechanism will be stopped for several months. Is that A. hands, B. face, or C. internal works? Number 5. It could take approximately 1 hour to finish this lesson. Does that mean A. a maximum, B. around, or C. in excess of? Number 6. The House of Commons announced that the clock tower would be renamed. A. Announced the same as pronounced, B. answered, or C. declared? Okay, I don't think they're too bad. Click the answer tag for the answers when you are finished.